Going on as far as how far that ball will travel, so a lot of physics and physicality in this game today. Don't know how to say that in Spanish, so I'm just going to keep it simple. But yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun to see what these pitchers and hitters are able to do here.
Here's the Astros lineup on this Saturday afternoon, late afternoon contest here in Mexico City. Jose Altuve leading off, followed by Alex Bregman and Yordan Alvarez. Kyle Tucker will hit in the cleanup spot, followed by Jeremy Pena and Yainer Diaz. A new guy hitting in the 7th spot, making his Astros debut today in this historic game in Mexico, Trey Cabbage, followed by Jose Abreu and Chas McCormick. Estadio Alfredo Arpalu is the site of this series, the Mexico 96. Last year wins with a 2-1 count. And he sends one into shallow center field, coming on Doyle. He'll get there.
It actually shoots out pretty quick in those alleys.
Bregman goes after the first pitch and grounds one.
Go to Mexico City and you say, I'm just going drop and drive. I'm going to put the barrel on the ground and swing. Oh.
Yeah, Yordan doesn't need much help. He hits them far enough at sea level. Balls to right field and maybe right center a little bit, and help slightly on balls to left field. So advantage out here, 2 outs, nobody on. And he chops a foul into the Rockies dugout.
Look at it.
That ball slicing to left field, sending Nolan Jones back. He keeps going back, and he's at the wall. And Nolan Jones, Brendan Rodgers, and Hunter Goodman round out your Rockies. He likes to swing the bat. He is the highest swing percentage of all hitters in Major League Baseball, and he swings on the 1-1 pitch and delivers. Goes after the first, 38th in the National League.
Selection also helps that out. You can see he's a little jumpy on that slider.
OPS as we start play today, the highest in the Rockies lineup. He pops this one up. Abreu will drift back, and he's on the infield. Altuve's also there, and Jose Abreu drops it, but Altuve is going to be able to make the play to second as Pena on the left side, Yainer Diaz behind the plate. That ball smoked deep to right center field. Forget about that one. Third extra base hit allowed by on there. Hit that ball very hard for a 2-0 Rockies lead.
Yeah, that ball jumped off the bat. That was a center cut fastball at 93 miles an hour.
So McMahon
swing going through that zone, but that was fastball is just too good to hit right there. You know, the flags will be straight down. There's some pretty good gusts happening here at this ballpark, and it's the first inning.
Those are kind of on the edge of the left side of the infield, just in front of Pena.
The city in the ballpark right now, it doesn't feel like there's much of an issue seeing the ball.
That one, a ton of guys had an opportunity to participate in that series, but enough that are returning here. Matchup, that seems to be a common theme on this road trip. They've been outscored in the first. Tucker with a 1-2 count in Mexico. Quantrill's father, Paul
Quantrill, being Canadian, pitching down here in Mexico City. The Astros would like to take advantage of it, but he's getting some ground balls here. 2 home runs and 6 RBIs. What was interesting, we talked about the elevation in Monterey when they played.
Jeremy Pena, the hitter. To it, we see that a lot at Coors Field. Pena chops a foul past Gary Pettis. It's 1-2.
Yeah, that's why this is going to be his best pitch is that split-fingered fastball that dives down out of the zone. Doesn't look.
Count of 2-2 here. Jeremy comes into the game leading All-American League shortstops with a 3-2. That one sharply hit, but to the shortstop Tovar. Ball scoots to. Yainer hits the ball hard to left field. That'll be down for a hit. The Astros have their first base runner of the afternoon in left field today. The form against the Astros on July 14th of last year. And he had a huge season at AAA last.
You can see the athleticism. You just want to see the production.
How about 3-0 green light in his first ever Astros?
I like it. You know what? If you're maybe at home at Minute Maid Park and you
fouls off the next pitch. He's had a couple of fastballs here.
So I'll tell you right now. So it gaps, and Vinny Castillo was one of the best. Cabbage. That's where the cabbage is.
That ball's gaps to gap. He laces one into left center. That's going to score a run. Trey Cabbage in his first Astros at bat has an RBI double. Astros have an at bat here with already all 28 hitters have put the ball in play against him with a runner in scoring position. Abreu takes one off as he waves and misses that pitch off the plate. It's 1-2. Got him swinging.
Very, very different than the way things were just a couple of days ago. Trip at Coors Field. But guys, there's a lot of other things that went into this trip. Clubhouse manager being here. He's been a very busy guy. But
Owen Jones, the batter. And so, Julia, how would you describe your experience so far here?
So busy, so many activations. The fans, though, I think is the thing that stands out to me the most. Maybe to you guys too. No, you know, they have fans everywhere they go, but there's something different about coming all the way over here.
It's good hanging out with you guys yesterday. Thank you.
A memorable birthday.
We were in downtown Houston with the fans hollering our names and taking pictures and stuff like that. So that's
doesn't get that call. Close pitches a 3-1 on Rogers, and that's well inside. So back-to-back walks. Fouls the first pitch back. He was having a big season at AAA Albuquerque.
That batting average number, but he's going to go out there and try and drive the ball out.
Slider bounces wide. Tovar goes after the first pitch. It's a firm fastball.
Off speed down.
Tried to hold up on a pitch down and away. Porter says no.
Wow.
We told you about the highest swing percentage. Doesn't chase that one.
Some young hitters in this lineup. Do it.
Burnell picks up another strikeout. Back-to-back strikeouts available, so a sellout over 20,000 on hand for this game in Mexico City. And Chaz batting ninth for the first time.
I hear the cheers that he is appreciated here for what he's able to do.
Pops this one into right field. Playable for Hunter Goodman. Altuve
get to those 1,000 hits.
Takes a call. That one's down. And it's one of City, so it's like the mile and two. And he goes down on strikes here. Quantrill, or 9 million person. And we have noticed that with the traffic.
Yes. Hey.
Jordan hits one high, hits one deep in Mexico game as he crushes one to right center.
It's good to see that swing and that power. 161-foot bomb.
461. Ugh.
Glad we.
And obviously we've talked about field. Here's Kyle Tucker. Tucker takes a call. The "Let's go Astros" chant in full effect here in Mexico City.
30 feet.
All up. A little chopping foul. Dave Clark in the first base. Tucker slicing one, hit pretty well to left. Nolan Jones will watch this one.
They start to get that feeling and that confidence in the box. It could be a destructive offense. But King Tuck.
That ball was in the air a long time. Now Pena goes after the first pitch. He skies one. Wind not blowing out to right. This could be trouble in foul territory. Montero hangs. First pitch swinging is Brenton Boyson scored a run in the first inning. Doyle chops a foul and finds himself down on the count 0-2. That one's down and away, 1-2. He's allowed 2 hits. He's also walked 2 and struck out 2. Make it 3 as he gets Doyle on strike. It's now 3 in a row sent down.
Plus launch angle ends up in a glove somewhere. But here in the thin air, you got a good example of what you get with.
And McMahon goes down on strikes. 4 in a row.
The last 2 strikeouts, he struck out a right-handed hitter with a changeup and a left-handed.
27th man. You can check with Joe after the game, see what he thinks.
Right?
That was off the plate for a ball first time up. It's up. 3-0. So after the hit by pitch, first time he's hit 5th in the Rockies lineup since 2022. This one lofted into the left. Trey Cabbage looks like he has it lined up, and he does for the final out of